This video contains one call between Ernesto and Sonya on January 12, 2023. At this point, he knows about the CP charges. If you missed the call where Sonya tells him about them, it will be linked at the end of the video along with the Shirley call from the same day. Ernesto made the call in this video after he talked with Shirley. Ernesto tells Sonya that Shirley is frustrated, wants to move on, and for him to get a public defender. Take a listen.
Yeah.
Hello. How you feel?
Well, I just talked to them. I mean, you know, everybody frustrated, you know.
Okay, but she good? She good?
I mean, you know, they're frustrated as well, you know. I mean, everybody frustrated. It's just this is a blow. Nobody don't know what the fuck to do. And basically, everybody just saying they need to move on. They need to move on. Everybody needs to move on.
Huh? What do you mean move on?
I mean, just like I said. So I said, well, I'm gonna try to get old boy to represent me. He said, no. She said, no. You gotta get your public defender.
She said you gotta get your public defender. Is she clocking out on this situation?
I'm just telling you what she told me. She's only thing she's probably worrying about is it gonna run out of funds, run out of money.
Is who gonna run out of money?
They ain't gonna run out of money. She's gonna run out of money. Yeah. So, and they gotta get their own shit going on too. You know, they got their own shit going on as well. And if they put that shit all on the
right, to get out there, right.
It's over. For real.
It's over. Yeah. It can kill a career. That is for sure. So she wanna distance herself because of that?
We ain't got that far yet. So we getting close to that though. What's that noise?
Mm-hmm. That's my son calling me, but go ahead, I told him I'll call him back. That was my phone ringing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit sound crazy to me.
I know.
It sounds like, but it sounds worse than what you're telling me. That's what it's saying. To me, that's why I feel like it sounds worse than what you're telling me.
I don't know what they're saying it is and why they're having 4 charges behind it. I mean, you won't know either because shit ain't, whatever they talk about, you don't know nothing about it. So, I don't know specifically because we don't have discovery on it.
Right.
So we don't have discovery to say, well, they did this and found it here on this date, and this is the, and this is the drive, this is where it came from. It was online. Somebody was, on his computer, searched online, or if it was something in your archive, or, you know what I'm saying? or if there was something in your truck. Like, I don't know where they get this tied to you.
Right, but I'm just trying to figure this.
You won't know because you didn't do it, so it ain't no fucking way you're going to know what these are talking about.
I don't know none of that. I'm just trying to, I'm talking about what you read. That's what I'm
did you get the picture?
No, I don't cut back on the 7 o'clock, so, I'm trying to figure out what you read.
Right. You want me to read it again or no?
Yeah, I want to be read again because I got to get some clarity what's going on because I'm ready to.
Exactly. 4 counts. Child pornography, possession of material which depicts a minor or a portion of a minor's body. So it's a charge, but it's like one of the things that can be arranged. So it's like, how they say felony murder, but it doesn't tell you, what I'm saying? So it's a wide range of what the felony murder is. Like, okay, was it a stabbing? Was it a shooting? Was it intent? You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, but it's a wide range of what by that charge, because they only have charges generically. We don't know exactly what the fuck are you talking about, Right.
So you talk to him again, he said the same thing, he ain't coming?
He ain't answer the phone when I called him.
No.
So, I had Dion call him.
Oh, you saw Dion already?
Yeah, I told Dion to call him, and I told him to come and go first.
And what, he say the same thing?
Oh, my God, he wasn't such shock. I thought he hung up the phone. He was
For
like,
real?
yeah, I was like, hello, you there? He was like, oh, my God, like, what the fuck is going on? He was like, where the hell did that come from? I was like, exactly. He was like, what the fuck did that come from? He was like, there's no fucking way.
Thank you. Thank you.
He was, that is no possible. Not even in the least possible. I was like, oh, I know. I know in the least amount, and I know that's bullshit. I don't know. I only have to clear that with him, and I know that's bullshit. I just, because one time, the person that do shit like that was either preaching out in some way. And I always paid attention to everything he said, didn't say, moving. And I'm like, in no fucking way was I ever freaked out. Ever. You know? I was like, no, he's not that person at all. At all. Not that person. So.
Well, this might break the camera back right here, but yeah.
Yeah, this ain't the way to go. Like, what the fuck?
What do you
say? This ain't the way to go. Like, certain things be attacked and be like, how strong are you? What can you really go through? This is a lot. It's a lot.
Wow. And then the person that I'm going to have tomorrow, they ain't going to order a fucking thing for me. They're not. I know how that shit goes. I already seen how I done had them before already. The last time I had them. No bond. That's 90 days. That's 90 more days.
I'll be like, I'm a represent myself, and if that was the case, I represent myself.
They don't let you do that. They don't let you do that. No, they don't let you do that. No.
You just gotta say it. You just gotta say it.
No, they don't even. You can't even talk. They mute you out.
Do they mute you out?
No, yeah, you don't.
That COVID did a lot of fucked up shit. I swear.
Yeah, that's what that is. Man. And then they're in the process of moving. Folks are supposed to be in the process of moving and all that shit there. Man, this shit crazy. It's over with.
No, don't say that. It's not over with.
Hold up. And your boy with it Friday. The boy said he gonna do something. He could have did that shit online, just like you said. So I just don't believe this shit just sounds funny.
They do it because he said the guy was gonna go home and sign it. So yeah, it is. They are doing it online because he said once he get home, because they shut the courthouse down, that they're gonna he's gonna sign it.
No,
and that means he's signing it digitally, or he's gonna scan it, sign it, and then shoot it back. I don't know. I just. You know, that's
that nigga lying, and guess what? He wanted to say, if you hadn't called him and told him that, he wanted to call and told them folk that shit, because he didn't know nothing. He ain't know nothing yet. You found out before he did. And he went straight to the gutter. That buy him some more time. You do know that, right?
Is that what you're thinking?
That's what I fucking know. That's what I fucking know. I know that. I know that for a fact. I know that come on, because you said that your mom, you say, hey, man, it don't take no more goddamn a few minutes. That should be done by before 12. It wasn't raining at 12. I was sitting looking out the window.
He should have been done at 10 with that. So if he started at 9, you're on the phone here at 8:30, he should have been on that. It takes 2 seconds to draft that shit.
Yeah, I know it. That's what I'm saying.
All the charges. And he should have, matter of fact, he should have had that shit prepared because they agreed on it on Monday. And they said it was going to meet on Wednesday. So all that shit should have been prepared. But then, you know what? He got that sorry-ass staff.
He what?
His support staff stuck.
Wow. Man.
Please don't get discouraged. Please don't get discouraged.
Please don't get discouraged?
Do not get discouraged.
I am.
No, not discouraged. No. Don't fucking get discouraged. This is a fucking dark cloud right now in your life, and it's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot because of your age, the fact that you didn't do the shit, the fact that you're sitting in there is a lot. And it is destroying your life at this moment. It is destroying a lot. It is a lot. It is fucking up everything. It's a fucking huge, it's a huge situation. Huge. But you just gotta be stronger than what the fuck is going on. It's just a lot. You just gotta push through this shit. Gotta push through it and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm gonna be one of the people that go to jail that's innocent. That's what you don't want. I don't want to be people that go to jail because a lot of people go to jail innocent. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. More than anything, the scary part is people go to jail innocent. That's what's scary. All of this shit, it's a lot, but to know that people do go to jail innocent, that's the problem. Because they don't care about innocence, they care more so about a win, which is like, ooh, for real, ooh, let's convict them on that. Ooh, yeah, that's another win. Ooh, that's another win. No, it should be, did this happen and did he?
That's why I told him to do that lady lawyer. Go ahead on, do what you need to do last weekend. They didn't do it. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to have Dion get in his ass about it because I want to, but I hung up on him and was like, okay, I'll call you back. And that's what called me quick. And he was talking, but I was like, quick, what you talking about? And then I tried to call back, and he didn't answer, nor did he call me back. So I don't know if I'm in my feelings, you know, or what, which I don't really give a shit. But that's why I said I would rather him go in on him and be like, oh, you need to. I told him to call the lawyer. He said he's going to call the lawyer. I said that's the one him to represent him just at the bond hearing. So make sure you just really stress that.
I'm fucked right
No.
now.
Not fun.
Yeah. Well.
No. Don't want to
yeah. I'm just.
I don't want to think that. Please don't think that. It's a fucked up situation. True. Fucked up situation.
I don't know nothing like this coming my way. It's just like a car wreck, but I got that part. But especially sitting here talking to you about some shit like this. Come on, man. I'm talking about. Man, them folks trying to. Listen,
I stared at the computer for a good minute or two. Just stared at this shit like, with my mouth like, what the fuck is this shit? And so I was just like, wow, this is a real reach. Like, the fuck is this? This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. This is crazy. I mean, that's crazy.
They don't give you no bond for that shit, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I just saw this shit on TV like a month ago. White boy looking at some shit and they arrested him, motherfucking no bond.
Okay, but was that his history? Was that his first time? Was that his history?
They didn't say that part now. We didn't get to that part.
All right. Probably did.
They never say that.
Probably was a creep. But the thing of it is you have to have a history. It was a picture. So you have to have a history to be considered some type of threat or something like where it's an actual person involved. A picture is not a threat. I can have a picture of a person of a crime scene. That don't mean I want to go murder some fucking body because I got a picture of a crime scene.
But you say it's a felony, though.
It is a felony, but it could be a fourth degree felony. I don't know what the picture looks like. And I don't know what
what is fourth degree? What is degree? What degree is it? One?
Fourth degree is right before first degree misdemeanor. So it's first degree misdemeanor, fourth degree felony, third degree felony, second degree felony, first degree felony is the worst.
Okay, I got what you're saying. So damn near is really almost a misdemeanor. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like a first degree misdemeanor, fourth degree felony. But it doesn't tell me the degree of felony it is. And because you don't have a prior in that, and it's supposed to be like one picture or some shit like that, I don't know. I don't think it could be anything more than a fourth degree felony.
Oh, it
but
does
again,
I'm going to look at it. But no, I'm going to look at it. It cuts back on itself. So,
yeah.
But is he getting my bond tomorrow? There's some bullshit on that.
No.
I'm listening to him. I'm listening to you. I'm sorry. Now, what do you say about that?
That the guy was going to sign off and that they were still going forward with the bond.
So it signed off today when he got home?
Yeah, he's going to sign off on it today.
That's some bullshit again, because he said he told you yesterday it was signed the fuck off yesterday. Somebody fucking
lied. He told me yesterday. No. What was yesterday? Oh, yesterday there was an agreement. Today, this morning, they were supposed to actually take the paperwork to the court and be signed off on it. That's what they said.
Okay. So
my thing was, why wasn't it ready? And then they said something about a tornado, and they closed the courthouse. Yeah, but that was 2:30.
Yeah,
that was 2:30. That was 5-6 hours in. Don't lose faith. Please don't. I'm on it.
Yeah, that's some bullshit too, man. I'm just. Yeah. What you talking about Henry? Same bullshit too? Some bullshit?
I didn't get to ask him about Henry today because when he was talking about it.
Man. I'm just gonna have to, in a minute, I'm gonna have to stand up and tell them folks, man, you can have to go ahead on with your life, man, because if that shit go haywire after tomorrow, I already know it's over with. Because they're gonna be in the poorhouse like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be more than one. I mean, where are you at right now? 21 plus
21.
7. 24 plus 7.
Yeah. And then he get what he told him. Whatever you see, what he do is he feed the fuck out what you say, then he go back and tell them. It ain't what the fuck he doing. You see what I'm saying? So he went back and told him, I'm glad you mentioned it up, and said to 7. He said, I don't advise you to take that, sign off and take that. Now she said, no, fuck that. I'm going to go and take that, fuck that little bit of money. I'm going to go ahead and pay you and off and get you out the way. That's exactly what they told me today, a few minutes ago. So she going to go ahead and take that, get that, and get that nigga all out the way. She already said it.
She going to take that 7 and give him that 7?
Yeah, and be done with it. Yeah, because she got to deal with the bond.
Right.
And that's why I was fussing yesterday when I was talking to Dion yesterday. I was on three-way. Hey, man, they need to understand you don't have to pay the shit all the way up. You can make payments. And he told me, man, she didn't tell you. I said, no, you don't know what that nigga saying on the other end on that because you never took time to talk to him. And they always fussing talking about anybody telling you that. I'm giving you the information to call for yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see I'm being hit. You even said yourself, nigga, you being set the fuck up. Now, you know how many months he told me and you that on the phone? He said it himself.
Yep.
So it is what it is. Yeah, them folks done try every technique it is to try to get me all the way off the loop. This is a cold dagger. We'll throw this guy right here and then he'll destroy everything right here. Just to get a motherfucker here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just frustrated because I never saw this shit coming.
Right.
Today, this is the last thing. If I was gonna win $1 billion, I would have lost it. Cause I would have had all the answers, but I ain't got no answers on no shit like this.
I know.
I'm fucked right now in my brain. So.
I know.
Yeah.
He has time. This is
And they came with that shit because he went to dibbling and dabbling, and ain't no wrong with that. So, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's gotta be proven. I mean, you can throw an accusation out there. That's what it is. Because that's what they do. Throw shit out there. But come on, y'all gotta prove this shit. Come on. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I've never creeped out anybody. I don't be around no fucking kids. I don't go around kids. I don't know. Like, they can check your site and check what you Google and all that shit. Ain't none of that on there. No search. No, none of that.
No.
Right. So what are we talking about? You look at my computer and look at everything I'm searching on my phone. All that shit is documented. You can't erase that. None of that's on there. So whatever you found is a fluke or some bullshit or a fucking setup.
There you go.
Or something y'all trying to make into a porn, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, the child with a bathing suit on.
They said assume. That's what it said.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying what you read. You said assume. That's what you said, right? Partial.
No, darling. Yeah, it said or partial. It's just a generic charge, but it's just saying that. You know the way they word them, it's always generic. It doesn't specific. It says and or possession of material which depicts a minor or a portion of a minor's body.
What?
Engaging. So it don't tell me all the way, but it's engaging in something. So he said something about a child and an animal, is what he was saying. Something with a child and an animal.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that ain't him. That's some creep shit.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
I was like, no, that ain't.
Come on, man.
Ain't no fucking way. You know why he would want to look at that, let alone possess it? Because he ain't near that freaky at all. Like, that's some creepy, freaky shit. Like, his mentality is not that at all.
Hold on.
At all.
When did he say that? Did they?
He said it today, but he was in agreement in saying that wasn't you either. He said that's not him. That's not you. He even said it to the prosecutor, like, there's no way that even makes sense. That's not him at all. Where did y'all get this shit from? That's not him.
So he already had this conversation already.
He talked to him with the prosecutor, yeah. I guess he called them after he saw it, because I don't know what time they posted. I just know what time I looked at it. And I was like, let me see what's going on. Because I heard shit. So I was like, he calling me right now. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This shit is crazy.
All right, let me call you back. I'm going to eat, and I'll call you back.
Call me right
I'll
back.
call you back. I'll call you back about 7 o'clock.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one. In these two jail calls from August of 2023, Sonya and Ernesto talk about Steve and Marjorie Harvey, his CP charges, religion, and more. Take a listen.
You didn't tell me the big news last week.
What was the big news?
The big news was Marjorie, they had it all on social media that Marjorie cheated on Steve again. Well, Cook and the bodyguard.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I read something yesterday that he tried to fire his social media public because they said it was some issues with the marriage, and I just read that this morning. So, she only married him for his money, so I don't know what he thought. She wasn't attracted to his ass.
Yeah, it went viral last week. I said,
I've been off since they've been talking shit on you, so I've been off of that YouTube
shit. Okay. You said they was going to get him. You said they were trying to get at him some kind of way, didn't you?
What case is this? 407? You want to know about 407?
Yeah, 407. And
I sent you some pictures, of some stuff from the internet. Hold on. Order to allow him. Okay, so the only thing that came out was they gave him an order to allow him to withdraw. So they let him withdraw on the 25th. And
he said they gave him an order.
They allowed him to withdraw. So I was trying to see, okay, so now it doesn't have anybody as your attorney right now. Nothing's listed for your attorney. It's zero. It's just nobody right now. Okay. So, but no, because when I was reading the first of all, the person that they gave the video or whatever they're trying to say to is supposed to be just some computer person, right? That's supposed to be able to go into a computer and search through and see what's on a computer. He's not a specialist as to say how old a person is. Only a doctor can tell you by looking at a person's body how old a person is, which I already know. It's a used computer. Everything, they purposely omit shit because we already see how they operate. The shit happened. Whatever's on there happened before you got possession of that computer. That's clear. But the shit that they're trying to say, to even try to say it, that they're actual minors, is bogus. Because they're trying to say that the girls were the age between 16 and 17 or something. 15 and 17, right? So they're trying to say no pubic hair. Well, girls get pubic hairs between the age of 9 and 13. That's when they grow pubic hairs, which means the kid has to be under 9 or under 10 in order for them not to have pubic hairs, which you can clearly see if it's a 10-year-old. Everybody know what a 10-year-old looks like off a rip. Also, when women that grow breasts under that, they start growing breasts at the same age, 9 to 13 years old. By the time they're 13, they have chest. So you can't say that a 17-year-old is ever considered a child to be flat-chested, because 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and 15-year-olds have full breast. So his examination to state that they're children, his guess of why they're children is out the fucking door. They have to be under 12 years old in order for him to sit there and try to use pubic hair and chest as a validation of why they're minors. Because kids grow and develop early, not like it was 30 years ago when we did grow chest in the 11th and 12th grade. They grow chest in elementary school. They grow hair. Like I said, they get their periods in 2nd and 3rd grade now. So that, and the only way you can sit there and try to say off of a picture that they're minors is if they're damn near 10 years old. If they don't look like they're 10 years old or 11 years old or 13 years old, which those are clearly adolescents, then you got to go with something else to say that they're kids. So you throw that shit out the fucking water with that crap. I strongly believe whatever's on there is adults. You know what I'm saying? But they're reaching, of course. Everything's a reach because they're trying to make everything that they find on you a case. So we already know the pattern, that they're reaching on everything. So all you got to do is get a pediatrician who knows development of children to state what it is. And this is what's up why old boy didn't go to your preliminary hearing, because he could have threw that shit out, because that would have been like, bring that fucking recording, bring the evidence, bring these fucking videos. How do you gather that this is a child and an adult? And it would have been able, and you would have been able to say, what's the data to download? What site did it come off of? What's the IP address? Because you had to be plugged into somebody's Wi-Fi to get it, and all of that shows. Remember, there's a digital footprint to everything you do on your computer. They could find out where you were at, whatever, the site. If you was at a Starbucks, what Starbucks, if you was at home, what home, all of that shit, all of that. Because my girl, when she used to do her tax fraud shit, she used to go with her computer to all these different locations, and the feds picked up on all of that. They had every IP address, everything. Every address she was at that she did it at, off her computer, off the Wi-Fi. So all that will come out.
Okay, so it don't show I have a date yet?
No, darling, I don't see a date on this. All I see is. No. Okay, well, hold on. Let's go through all of them. What you eat today?
I had some grits today.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I say. Grits today.
This is nasty. So I was reading, it was talking about Fannie Willis's father. Did you know he was part of the Black Panthers? She was raised by her father, and he was a Black Panther.
No, I knew she was from California, though. I know that part.
Yep, and her dad was a Black Panther rolling over in his grave. That bitch don't do nothing for black people. But lock them up and lie. So they were talking about her record as a prosecutor, and I know the prosecutor's office, how they win most of their cases. If they don't get an honest confession or a video or an honest eyewitness, it's lies. It's all, the rest of it is lies. So.
Well, we're going to see, you're already on, because you're out there. We're going to see see if they let them folks send it on to the feds or not. They can't send it on, bound it over to the feds.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, it's a Monday. But a bond should be coming up from on a new system.
Really?
I mean, I know that because I already went for the new charges already. So there's only one charge left. So I should be going up for a bond here.
What's your relate?
It should be.
In a perfect world.
Yeah.
No, 406,
So he got on that TV and told them folks he ain't having no problems. Wow.
Did he say that?
Yeah,
he made a speech?
Yeah, he did. That's how I found out about it. I saw it on.
Oh, so he went on and said and made a speech to say my marriage is fine, but y'all can't talk about. But your girl couldn't get on there and say shit about you.
I'm trying to. Hey, I'm just saying how the shit go.
Oh no!
I think it went on that show you told me about, that Mexican guy.
You trying to protect that marriage at all costs. That's what Steve's trying to do.
He did it.
Man, she only married you for your money, and you even knew that because that's why when you first met her, she wasn't feeling you because you was broke. And you knew when you got your money up, you can come correct because all she was dating was drug dealers with money, which means she's not my materialistic person, which all it takes is the next man with either more money or somebody that really captures her, what she actually likes in a person. Because she's only been attracted to money so far, which is empty. To just be attracted to somebody for money, that's not true happiness. It's materialistic happiness, but it's not true happiness.
69, ain't she 60 yet?
No, that is weird. No, you have no court dates. I don't know how old she is. I don't know.
That one's a big.
But that's his fourth marriage. He keeps telling everybody that's his third. That's his fourth marriage. He's been married 4 times, not 3. It was somebody before the first MAR girl, because his wives was Mary, Marjorie, and whatever, Mar something. All his wives got MAR names. Nope, nothing. Yeah. Oh, well, let's see what's going on with Steve Harvey.
You're funny. You're funny.
I wonder why he was on the trending now thing. Like, why is he trending?
Yeah, that's why somebody busted my last week.
Find something else to do. We find Steve Harvey and wife Marjorie shut down infidelity rumors. Of course, you're not going to sit there and admit to it because you're not going to leave her.
Right.
So, of course, you're not going to let it be. You're going to just be like, we're going to just deny. The only person that could actually prove it is the people that was in the bed, which would be her and the dude. They probably gave him some hush money to shut up and go away.
Damn.
His name was Roderick Stephen Harvey Sr.
Wow. So they must have come last week or something, or it been going on?
7 hours ago. Well, he just fired his social media dude.
That's a gay guy.
Shut down infinity rules following reports he cheated with 2 of his staff members. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One of them was a cook and one of them was a bodyguard.
Yeah. How hot were they?
They were young boys. I know exactly who they are.
So all he gonna have is, now listen, if he got all female staff from here on out, you know it was true.
Yeah, because he had a number of gay boys when the gay boy was dressing him. I remember that. Started him out, and he got rid of all the hard-headed boys, and all the men, the gentlemen got rid of them.
Get rid of all the straight ones and him with the gay guys.
And he brought them gay guys in, they started dressing them and all that. That's why he was dressing them young-looking and all that. They was gay. Flying them all across the world and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's fucking gay. So how was that working out?
I don't know about that part. Now, that part, I don't know.
Shit. Well, his ex-wife said he was.
But I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, his ex-wife, Mary, said that the dude is bisexual.
Damn.
She flat out said that he was bisexual and that he made advances on her oldest child, and that when they were out to dinner at somebody's house, what was that person's house they were supposed to be at?
He ain't commented on that shit?
Nope, he said, and she did not say anything about that. Hold on, let me see what that was.
You funny.
Hold on. He ain't said shit. Right.
You don't like that man right there. You do not like that.
I don't like how he did her. That was fucked up. Just give her what's owed to her. He had her committed, and he had his lawyer trying to have a power of attorney And then when they got divorced, he took every fucking thing and left her with nothing. Like, that's stuff when she gave him $250,000 of her own money to help his career, and then you can't even give her a quarter. You ain't even got to give her half. Shit.
Okay, so hold on. The social media, is that a boy or a man? Did they show that part? Because he got 2 or 3 of them folks now. So, hello? You there? Hello? Hello? You just cut off. You just cut off. Yo. 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 Yo.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay.
He's dead.
Huh?
So I'm watching this car accident.
Oh, okay.
They put a yellow thing on him. Go ahead.
So when white folks say, you need to stop that, Jesus Christ, why do they say that? I never could figure that out.
When they say stop that, Jesus Christ.
You know, if something happened like Jesus Christ, why do white folks say that? You know
It's just it's like a golly moment. That's all it is. Like, golly. They say Jesus Christ. Black folks do too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That dude's stomach. Ugh. You know what I be watching when I watch these car accidents? And some of these people are so fucking fat they can't get out the car themselves. They got to wait for the firemen to come and get them out because they be trapped. And they're trapped because they're so fucking fat.
Okay.
How embarrassing is that?
You're funny. Okay, I'm just trying to get get some of this wisdom out you real quick.
I'm crazy. I already know.
What?
If you think I'm crazy, I already know. How did that crazy?
No. I said you was crazy. You know.
No, it's fine. I'm okay with it.
No. I'm not going. No, I didn't say you was crazy. You know, everybody had it. Man, it's a lot of atheists out here. It's a lot of them out there in California too. A lot of them don't believe in a lot of things, and them the most richest people out there.
You got to think about this. You got to think of how many religions are there? They're all saying different things. Who's right? Who's wrong?
Right.
Not only one person can be right because it's 15 religions and they're all saying 15 different things. So what was the one correct way that how it happened? Because everybody got a different story, a different version. So whose truth is the truth?
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Or they all lie.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Is this God or is this Jesus? If a child just sitting outside out there, playing in the fucking yard out there, and a stray bullet come from another yard, shoots him and kill him, and they dead. Now what is that? Let me hear that part.
That's somebody shooting in the hood.
No. I'm talking
what do you think it is? You said, okay, right. So if a person happened to get shot and killed, that could be somebody's karma.
Oh, okay.
Because your kid can get it. So the mother could have did something, the father could have did something, the grandparent, somebody that loved that child could have did something foul and fucked up, and that's their karma. The child got it.
That ain't making no sense to me, but okay.
Yes, it do. It do. It could just be a freak accident like that happens. You got a freak accident, and you got. I believe in karma. I believe when people out there do fucked up shit deliberately, that you gonna get your karma. You gonna get that shit back.
Okay, well you.
So
okay,
if you don't, and that's why I treat everybody well, and I don't know. I don't fuck nobody over. I don't fuck nobody over.
That's a lot of people who don't fuck a lot of people over. That's a lot of people. So I'm just saying that they could just be talking regular. That's it, fuck somebody over too, right? They could be bad mouths about it, right? They could stop somebody else from getting their blessing, right? All that's karma, right?
Yeah, I guess if you're not a perfect angel across the board, if you do little shit, you get little karma, I guess. If you do big shit, you get big karma.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Same shit. Okay, give you an example. What if the person ain't around, the father ain't around, the mom ain't around, okay, the child want to go stay with an orphan's home, and the same thing happened to them. They mind their own business, enjoying the free of land with their new family, and get shot or killed or ran the fuck over. Now, where did karma come from that?
You got shot, killed, or ran the fuck over?
Yeah. I mean,
Damn.
for real, come on, that's what's going on out here.
Look, ouch. Again, okay, so you're saying because if the parents don't care about the kid, that wouldn't be their karma because they let the kid go, so they don't love the kid.
Or the kid got taken away or whatever, however the scenario go. What I'm saying is they are nowhere around the parent. Okay, now give you
You don't have to be around the parent. Okay, I just feel like if it's everybody gets their karma, and it could be directly, it could be on you directly, or it could be indirectly. So it can happen to you, or it can happen to a person that you care about.
All right, but this is not a religious battle, so let's make sure we get this clear.
No, that's not. Well, karma is not religious. I don't think karma is religious. That's just.
No, I'm finna get past that. I'm past that because when you ask a question for me, I don't have to be stuck on it. So we'll move on.
Mm-hmm. Move on, boo. Move on, boo. You got some real nice lips.
Okay. All right. So now, thank you. So here, now you don't believe in God, but you believe in voodoo.
Well, I believe in voodoo.
Okay,
witchcraft.
You said that. You said it, voodoo. You said it.
So, right, because from being around the Haitians do a lot of voodoo witchcraft. They do. They do a lot of that shit. And I only believe what I see.
Okay, what you saw?
So, right. So I only believe what I see.
Okay.
That's why I say I believe in karma because just like I told you my sister how she used to do me while we was growing up, she used to always try to, tell on me, get me whooped. And then when I got grown, she went to the police and lied on me and all trying to be greedy. And then, boom, she had her last child and he was born. That's her karma. And my sister was like, damn. I said, no, that's her karma.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So you say you believe in voodoo. Okay. Because I was talking to a dude the other day who was sitting outside in the lobby putting out chains on and getting her taken to the court. So he was telling me from Alabama and then saying that this girl had put some roots on her and shit. Now, it was funny, but I want to think about my earlier years. I've seen that shit happen before now. I've seen them put that shit on you. So I said to myself, did a motherfucker put some roots on my head? Because how am I sitting in this goddamn jailhouse like this here? I'm trying to dissect all this shit. Or I could have been saved. I could have been dead. I could have been saved from something that I didn't even know was coming. Anything.
Or this whole thing is just waking you up and slowing your ass down and telling you need to rethink some things because you only got this many years left, and the direction that you're headed in is the wrong direction. So what you need to start doing is everything that you did to get, which was all out here trying to help people, all of these fucking women, all of that stuff, need to come to a cease because all of that shit just caused a bigger problem that you would have never seen coming. It does. Man, me and my brother was talking about that yesterday, talking about bitches.
Y'all talking about your sister?
No, we was talking about the bitches, dating, and the drama. So I was watching on Instagram, this white dude, this was from the 90s, so this is an old video, but he did 5 years in fucking prison for not paying child support, saying the fucking paternity court found out the kid wasn't even his, and then the girl was like, and the judge was like, do you know who the father is? She was like, yeah, I still talk to him. And then he was like, what? He was like, I just spent 5 years in jail, and you're sitting here saying you know who the father was. And he was like telling the judge, he was like, can she be convicted of something or charged with a crime? And she was like, why? What did I do? And I'm sitting here like, this bitch, like, you just ruined this man's life. You made him think that this child was his, which is first crime, and it's emotionally attached to something that's not his. Then you're making him pay child support, which he couldn't afford, which caused him to go to jail for 5 years. Now you got to go to court. He found out that after all of that, the kid is not even his, and you knew it. You knew it. Like, what the? I'd have strangled that bitch in court. I'd have called a case in court. Well, now I'm going to jail for real.
Damn.
I'd choke her ass out. I would choke. How long would it take to choke her out? 3 minutes. That's all I need. 3 minutes.
They got that new shit now where, you gotta, I don't know when they pass that law.
It should be a DNA, right, before you sign a birth certificate.
That's what they do.
Yeah, everybody needs to take a test to prove it. Because in Detroit, this one guy was not the father, He found out through DNA he wasn't the father, but he signed a birth certificate. So stupid-ass Detroit courts was trying to make him still pay child support. Just like how Marjorie did with Steve, with that shit, her slick ass talking about adopt my kids. Why the f*** do you got to adopt your kids when they got fathers that's in their lives? You don't do that. You do that when there's no father in the life. But you got two men that's actively in your children's lives, but you want Steve to adopt the kids so they can have a name, so they can have the connections. So if anything happened, they're in the will. Like, it was all a fucking money move.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
he was just so fucking stupid and in love. He's like, okay, what do I sign? Like, you're dumb. And what you're doing is now your kids got to split shit with these random kids. So you just pissed your actual blood kids. And I'd have been like, I hope the motherfuckers take care of you when you get old and sick. Have her kids take care of you. Because I'm not doing shit. Because there was no need for you to adopt them. So now we got to split everything among, us and them. Like, that's a slap in the face on your real kids.
That is a slap in the face.
Well, yeah, that's a slap in. And you didn't even raise them. You fucking abandoned your children. You didn't come back around to your son was 16. That's when you came in their life. When you got so popular, it had to be a good look. So let me go ahead and round up the kids and act like daddy of the year. That's why I don't like his ass. Fake as bastard. Bastard.
You hell, ain't you? You hell.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Okay, probably say the same thing about me. They probably talk shit about me, which they probably already did, but it's okay.
You're so silly. Live and learn. That's all you can do in life is live and learn and be right by people. That's all you can do is be right by people because karma's a motherfucker. Even if you don't, I don't believe in heaven and hell. But if there is such a place, which no one's went there and came back and described it, if you treat everybody like you're supposed to and respect everybody, then you don't have no worries about if there is a heaven and hell, going to it. If you out here filing,
I got a question.
Out here filing stuff, then deal with it.
I got another question. Now, they went all the way to space up there. Have they met anybody look like God yet?
Do they make people that look like what?
Like a higher power God. Have anybody met God up there?
No one's met nobody, no God. That's why there's no description of him or her. It.
Okay. Now,
have you ever got a description of them? How the person look?
They say, hold up. There you go. Yeah. I can imagine I can imagine sitting at a bar with you.
I think we had a conversation before on the RV.
I ain't finished talking. Okay. Now, I got to finish. I gotta get this shit clear out of my head, make it laugh. So, what you're saying is that right now, them folks ain't came with no new development there. There's a higher being, a higher power on another planet, a space. They done been to space. They done been to all these different places on different continents. They ain't found nothing that make this world tick. That's what you're saying?
They didn't see anything that this world did what?
That make this world tick. The people, the animals, the creatures, all that. What makes this world tick?
We're trying to go back to the beginning to how everything was developed and found and all of that.
How did it start?
I'm sure, I don't know. I've never researched that far back because you got to go all the way back to the dinosaurs. And you got to go back a billion fucking years if you're trying to really go back to the beginning.
Okay, well, I got a question.
But then there's evolution where they said it came from, we evolved out of animals. They're trying to say it was an evolution. That humans evolved from animals.
Do you believe that?
I don't think that far back because it's before all my relatives, so I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't go back past slavery. I go from slavery. Let's go 400 years and then go forward.
Okay.
Anything that happened before slavery, I don't really concern myself with.
Okay, so I got a question. They say first human was Adam and Eve. Now, Adam and Eve.
That's the rumor.
Okay, there you go. Hearsay. How did Adam and Eve come up with all these people? I just want to hear that part. Okay, how did Adam and Eve... If
that's the case, we're all related. Think about it. If Adam and Eve was the start, then we're all related. We're all related.
Okay. So how did
Adam and Eve is everybody's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma and grandpa.
Okay, so now I'm going to say, well, what color was Adam and Eve? Because all these different people.
They're saying the first person was a black woman, and everybody evolved from the black woman. That's what I heard. I heard it was a black woman, a black female, and it started in Africa, and everybody evolved from the black female. That was supposed to be everybody, the white people, everybody evolved out of and the different climate was, I don't know how everybody left Africa and went to different places and ended up squinting their eyes, and then that became their thing. But the thing of it is how does it turn genetic? So if your eyes were actually normal eyes, and because of the climate or the place that you're in, you squinting, how does your kid come out with squinty eyes? Because that's genetic.
Thank you.
Right? Again, so everything is just, that's why I'm going to go further back in slavery, because I ain't got time to be thinking about how the fuck this came and how to, and all that. I go all the way back to slavery and forward. Everything beyond that is just 500 to a million years too deep into who cares.
I got another question. Now, the Jews and all these people was slaved and killed and journeyed, and Nazis took all the Jews and dug a hole and throw their body in the hole and all that shit. Now, what make another man do another man like that? I'm really trying to understand that part.
They still do that shit. It's just different. And you got wicked people out here that only cares about themselves. Your life means nothing. Exactly. Look at you. Your life means nothing to them. The fact that they're fucking your life over and everybody that care about you on top of that, all for a career situation, it's the same thing. It's just different levels of fuckery. It's karma. Remember, you could be a bad person but not get the karma. Your kids could get your karma. Your grandkids could get your karma. I could be a good person, but my father was fucked up, so I could be getting his karma.
Okay,
you know?
So what about the marriage? About the karma with that? Let me hear that part.
What about the marriage?
The marriage. If you marry somebody, does that go to the husband or the wife, or something happened because of some shit they did, or something you did? Let me hear that part.
Your karma could transfer to anybody that you care about. It can be yourself or anybody you care about. So that's how it affects you and hurts you.
Oh.
So if somebody you care about dies, you're hurt.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And sometimes, like how Jennifer Hudson's sister's boyfriend got her, he killed her mother, her brother, and her son, and left her alive to suffer. Jennifer Hudson, the singer, you know Jennifer Hudson, the singer?
Oh, yeah,
her sister's ex-wife. So he got her like that. Instead of killing you, I'm going to kill everybody you love and leave you alive to suffer the loss of your family.
Damn.
And she's got to live with that the rest of her life. And that's worse than if he had just killed her by killing everybody that she loved and left her alive. She got to live every day. I miss my mother, brother, child. He killed them. You know? What would they have been today? That's a pain I would never want.
Yeah,
I love you. Come in the morning.
Pain in there. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a hell of a pain right there. But that was a sweet revenge.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.